If you are somebody who has a lot of strong anger towards your parents, and if it distorts and disrupts your everyday life, then this video is for you. It is inevitable that if you have strong dissatisfaction with the way you were parented, then you are at a stage in your healing where this message is very important for you. So there comes a time in almost all self-conscious, self-healing individuals that we reflect back on our childhood and try and wonder what are the patterns that we have, what are the survival adaptations that we have. And when we start that journey of self-inquiry, it might lead us to understand that, okay, this came from our parents. This pattern that I have, it is coming from this place. Or is a survival adaptation to a response that my parents used to give. So it would have some kind of link back to your parents. It's very important to look at our parents not just in the role of a parent, but as individuals with limited resources, awareness, capacity, and willingness, unfortunately sometimes, to take care of their children. So they did what they did, not because you look at them as these all-powerful, godly parental archetype figures, but you look at them as individuals and not roles anymore. This is a legitimate phase in your healing where you start looking at your parents as individuals in a context with certain limitations, even limitations in their capacity. Say, for example, in the hypermasculine space, the father would go for work at 9 and come back at 9. Now, this hardly leaves any capacity in the father, like physically, to attune to the child and to give a role modeling of what a father should be. A predictable parent figure for the child, a masculine energy. What does that mean? So now, when you grow up and you do your healing work, unless you don't do it, you would start projecting your unconscious ideas onto your partner. So a lot of the way we treat our partners is coming from the way we expected our parents to treat us. So it's very important that you go back and you understand that, okay, these were individuals. And of course, then there will be a lot of de-romanticizing of how you perceive your parents. And which is a normal part of growth, right? You let go of illusions progressively. Marshall Rosenberg used to say that life is all about becoming progressively less stupid, less foolish. So you let go of your illusions and you see them as individuals. And when you see somebody as an individual, you understand that they come with their limitations and they make mistakes. So the best we can do is to let go of the expectations, to be seen and heard and understood the way we wanted to, because that is not possible unless your parents have that kind of commitment to do self-work and that resourcefulness and resources and capacity, both material and psychological. So I hope that this video will help you let go of that strong pressured presence that sometimes we have when we are healing ourselves, why don't they get me, why don't they understand me, and you are able to let go and release that intensity and just understand that they were individuals with their limitations. And as a normal part of healing, you start looking at your parents as individuals and not just roles.